This program is intended for mature audiences and may contain some material that is not suitable for everyone, including violence, coarse language, and unfiltered opinions. We do not endorse the views of those we report on.
All right, so first off, I just have a question regarding this whole statement you made during your stream. You said that I've been nagging you for a debate for 2 years. Whatever gave you that impression?
Oh, God. Here's the thing, and that might have been an error, because I have had people really want to debate me on things that either, A, I have no interest in debating, or B, I don't think it'd be like a fair fight, you know?
Mhm.
I possibly got you confused with somebody else, but I thought you did a while back wanted to do a debate with me on, I believe it was gun control.
I did. It was gun control. I asked you back in July 16th, I believe.
One of the things, and I think this is going to be something that's going to pop up, is I don't write scripts for anything I do on YouTube, and I tend to dial it up to 11 a little bit, so I might have just been rolling with it. That might have been an error. Again, I might have just gotten you confused with someone else.
Sure, that's fine. I was just kind of perplexed by it because it's like I asked you once like 8 months ago. I don't think that's equivalent to 2 years.
Yeah, like I said, I might have. The problem is I started to almost. The problem might have been I started to almost associate you and the autistic atheist as like almost one and the same people. So maybe I lumped you in with him, and I think he has been bugging me for a while for a debate.
Actually, I asked Mick about this, Mick the autistic atheist, and he stated that the first time he actually asked you about a debate was during his phone call. That, the big phone call where he had doxed you.
That's absolutely not true. What had happened was we were going to do a debate, and then I was on his channel a little, and then he made his 9/11 video, which pissed me off. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to debate this person because all I'm going to do is end up yelling at him for the entire time. And I just said, you know what? I'm not going to debate you. That's the end of it. Months go by, maybe like 4 or 5 months, and I get the phone call from him. So that thing of debate, and that was the first time he asked me. No, that's bullshit.
Sure, but I mean, like that wasn't 2 years either.
I want to say I think he was pestering me for a while. This is YouTube, okay? This is not real life. I'm not slandering you, the guy, if you want to call this slander.
I would go as far as to say that it initially was slander until you retracted it. So it's still like kind of a serious matter.
Okay, but here's the thing. You can't. Okay, the way I am on YouTube, okay, and I'm sure this applies to you too, and applies to most YouTubers, is the people we are when we click on. We're not those people in real life, okay? I'm not War Corpse when I'm doing my daily thing, So, you saying how this affects your character, well, it's just YouTube. It shouldn't affect a damn thing.
Sure, but I mean, like, I have friends and family who watch me and follow what I do, and if somebody were to say, like, oh, this guy committed this crime, because that's essentially what you said. You said, and as I stated, you retracted this, thankfully.
No, I said it was half-ass doxing.
All right, well, let's dive into that. How does one half-dox someone?
Half-doxing is they do something like, let's say, call the house, like this person did, but they don't release the info. But it's still rather creepy. I mean, I had to change my fucking number because of it. So
Sure, I've had that happen to me at one point back in like 2014. So I mean, like I can understand the frustration, but eh, I mean, I don't really see how you can commit a crime.
well, I don't think doxing really is a crime. I mean,
It,
it
it
might
is.
be,
It is against the law.
but again, how rigorously is it? It's one of those things of how rigorously is it actually investigated and enforced?
Well, it depends on the context of the case.
Well, yeah, but I mean, how again, they couldn't do anything to him anyway because he's Eastern European, and then Interpol ain't gonna get involved. Because I enjoy talking to people, again, especially people that I might disagree with a little bit. But okay, I'll tell you what. I say now for all to hear, SWEGTA had nothing to do with it. It has not been 2 goddamn years. Apparently, I was on a roll and I rolled into a pile of shit, and the shitball kept getting bigger. Apparently, I did not only stick my foot in my mouth, I decided to eat the whole goddamn leg. So.
All right, that'll suffice. I don't feel like the constant worrying about how the society is gonna go. Like I don't feel like that's gonna do me any good. At this point, I'd rather focus on like, what's Trump up to? To me, that's more fun.
Right now, at the moment, I hate to say it because I've been a defender of him because he's only been in office for 2 weeks. So I'm like, you give the guy a chance. But right now, he's doing a great job of somewhat making an ass of himself. I mean, I'm not kidding. His press secretary told the press that
oh yeah, alternate
stores,
facts. I saw that.
Yeah, that the stores that dumped his daughter's clothing line, that's an attack on the president. No, it's not. It's a private business not wanting to carry a bunch of shit that nobody wants to fucking buy. Again, getting back to what I said earlier, that's a symptom of why Trump was elected. I don't know if he is or he is not autistic, but if he is, he wouldn't have a chance against me anyway.
Why is that?
So
Do you
why
think
would
autistic people are stupid or something?
He doesn't have a chance.
No, like, why is being slightly on the spectrum? Why does that make you incapable of forming cogent arguments? What do you think that is?
Being on the okay, again, I don't know how autistic he is. I don't even know if he is. But
he is,
again,
but I mean, like,
it wouldn't be a fair fight.
But the thing is, you've had back and forth with him prior to this taking place.
Yeah,
like his name was the Autistic Atheist. Sorry,
then the video happened, and I said, that's it, we're done. Then he called my house, and I even said, just go away. I won't reveal who you are. And he couldn't do that. He just had to apologize, which again, didn't want you to apologize, just wanted you to leave.
And when you say you mean the Autistic Atheist.
The Autistic Atheist.
All right, let's get back to the point you were making. Do you honestly think that him being autistic would be an obstacle in him debating you?
Okay, I'll fully admit I am not a doctor, but I gotta go. I don't know, probably.
Really?
But again, if I beat him, and I don't remember what the hell we were going to debate anyway. And I think it was gun control. Somebody wanted to debate me on gun control, either you or him or both of you.
That was me. He wanted to debate you on the topic of why rapists rape.
I thought he wanted to debate me on capitalism versus communism.
I have no idea, but I know that was the actual topic that ended up causing this animosity between you and him.
To me, there is no animosity. He can do his thing. Again, even with what he did, I didn't ask for his removal from YouTube. I didn't tell YouTube shit. I didn't flag
it. You actually told him to shut down his channel at one point.
Oh, geez, I said something in a video. That's a legally binding thing. I didn't report him to anyone.
I'm not saying it's legally binding. I'm saying it's inconsistent with your statement.
You know, you're looking for inconsistent. Okay, you just spent 30 minutes yapping about how I cherry picked and narrowed in on this one little part, and I should have seen this broader videos thing with 5 fucking parts that weren't labeled. And I don't actually do anything that could do anything real to his channel. I just mentioned shut down your channel. If I did at all, I'll just assume that I did. And then you're nitpicking again. You're not being very consistent with your arguments.
Why is that?
It's like, again, if I do it, it's cherry picking. If he does it, it's just fine. Again,
when did he do that?
Anything. I didn't report him to YouTube. I didn't report him to anybody, actually. You know, all I said was just fucking leave. Bye. You know. Maybe it's because I'm a natural chugger. I mean, I chug everything. Water, beer, coffee, you name it. If it's liquid, I chug it. I don't sip. I don't know. I just like Budweiser. I know I've had to eat a lot of shit over it, and that's fine. You know, like I said, I like Budweiser. I like Coors too, but yeah, I don't know. Just Budweiser,
I don't know.
guys.
I'm more of a Carlsberg dude myself, but whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
As far as the whole chugging thing goes, you actually made that clear in one of your response videos. You told me and Mick, I can drink both of you under the table. Maybe I'll take you up on that offer someday.
Good luck.
Yeah, I don't know. I much prefer the Mary Jane than alcohol. Less
Believe
side
it or
effects.
not, actually, speaking of the Mary Jane, I actually don't like it. I can't
Really?
stand it. Yeah, no, it gets me paranoid. I hate it. I feel like I'm drunk, but I don't have the wonderful liquid in my belly. The times I've had it, I've hated it. I can't stand it. I hate. Don't mind drunk, hate high.
You know, I've been around paranoid high people, and like being around those people pisses me off more than how sorry I feel for them. So yeah,
it's just I'm that twitchy. I'm like a mercat in Africa. I'm twitchy. My head's going 50 miles an hour. Not mellow. Don't have the munchies. You know, don't want to sit and listen to a Bob Marley CD. It's like, yeah, that's me on booze.
really.
Mellow, just want to kick back, play some games, and have a good time.